Hi, I'm Brenda from Alameda County Public Health Department Nutrition Services, and today we are here doing a healthy Italian broccoli and pasta recipe featuring whole wheat pasta. So to start off this recipe, we will be using some green onions. We'll just be cutting the ends. And with green onions, you don't have to, you could actually use the whole thing. You don't have to cut off the whole white part. Some people don't use the white part or vice versa, but you could actually use the whole thing. Okay, here we go. And I have my pan nice and ready. It's nice and hot. So I will go ahead and spray it with some cooking spray. 1 tablespoon, 2, and there we go. So that's about 3 tablespoons of onions. Okay. So broccoli is high in fiber, and it also has some iron in it. When you eat green vegetables like broccoli, the greener the better. Now, with broccoli, you have a lot of fiber in there also, which is really, really good for our health. So we will go ahead and just chop up our broccoli, make it into smaller pieces so that it could blend in well with all of the rest of the ingredients. This recipe is really easy to make and it's quick. And I will go ahead and just chop it up just a little bit smaller. We want to make bite-sized pieces so that it could blend in well with all the other ingredients that we're adding on here. And so here's our broccoli. And I will go ahead and add our broccoli. And we will just go ahead and stir fry it a little bit. So I could already start to smell that onion. It smells really good. So you want to go ahead and stir fry it for about 3 minutes or so. Enough time to soften up the onions and the broccoli. So we will be adding about ½ a teaspoon of thyme. And you want to make sure you're getting the whole leaves, the thyme leaves. We will add our thyme to our broccoli and our onion. And then we will be also adding ½ a teaspoon of oregano. So here's our oregano. So we will add that. And then also ½ a teaspoon of black pepper. So we will mix up all of our seasonings with our broccoli and our onions. I could already smell all those spices, that the thyme, the combination of that thyme and the oregano with the pepper. It smells really good. So we will be using 1 can of stewed tomatoes, which is half of this. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and mix our stewed tomatoes with our broccoli. And I'm going to go ahead and turn down the heat a little bit. And so you want to go ahead and cook this for usually just until it's heated through. You don't have to cook it for too long. It's up to you. If you want your broccoli to be a little bit more cooked, then you could steam it for a little bit longer. But usually you just have to heat it just until it's cooked through. And today we'll be using whole wheat pasta. Whole wheat pasta is very high in fiber and it also has more vitamins. We really encourage everyone to use more whole wheat, more whole grains we do encourage everyone to make half of their grains whole. And there is a lot of reasons for that. One of the main reasons is because it has a lot more fiber, and it'll help keep you full longer. It helps your digestive system. Another big reason is because it helps prevent a lot of illnesses like diabetes and certain cancers. So you do want to start making half your grains whole. So we'll be using about 6 ounces of uncooked spaghetti, which is about half of this. So we'll just go ahead and start to add our spaghetti, which this recipe actually called for fettuccine, but unfortunately we couldn't get whole grain fettuccine. So when you don't have a certain item, you could always substitute it for something else. And so now that we have our spaghetti in here, we're just going to mix everything together. And I will turn down my heat a little bit. And if you were here, you could smell it. I could already smell all the spices. It smells really delicious. So this is a very quick and easy meal idea, and it's packed with all kinds of nutrients and vitamins. So you just want to mix it until it gets until it just heats through the whole wheat spaghetti. I could pretty much say that it's about ready. And so we could go ahead and turn off our skillet. And as you can see, we have a really nice colorful, it's got green, it's got red, we got our whole wheat, our whole grains in here. And last but not least, we'll be adding some Parmesan cheese. Now for the Parmesan cheese, we will be adding 2/3 of a tablespoon. So I have a tablespoon here, so I'll go ahead and almost fill it up. I'll fill it up 2/3. And we'll just sprinkle the Parmesan on top. And there you have a really good, healthy pasta.